Hi there, welcome to the Tent News, where the truth comes to light and the stories everyone is talking about are brought straight to you. From shocking confessions and viral social media moments to real life mysteries and trending drama, this is the place where we uncover it all. Now, please watch this video first, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
Before you pray for me, I want to tell you something. Remember that Jesus that you guys are serving, who went to the river and they are saying he went to go get baptized, and immediately thereafter the heavens opened up. He was a sangoma, that person. Nile sangoma. And because what happened was he went there to go get initiated by water spirits. And they said the heavens opened up. What they actually mean when they say the heavens opened up is that moya wa hae o ile wa buleha. And what happened, he started prophesying, he started healing, he started doing his work as a prophet and as a sangoma. That is why they said immediately after his baptism, when the heavens opened up, he went to his hometown of Galilee to start helping people, working on people. But because what did he do? After but he signed but where he belongs, what happened, the truth. He went to the waters to go get initiated by water spirits. Moya, because in ngwana wa metsi. After moya wa hae o fetsa ho buleha, he went a thusa batho a profeta batho a fodisa batho. That's why he could even take mud, spit on mud, a tshase motho mo mahlong hore mahlo a bulehe, because neo ya hae e ne setse e butswitswe when he got initiated ko metsing. So I don't know what you were saying about the rivers. They are not water spirits. What? Metsing, hona le banga ba metsi ba initiatang bana ba bona ba ko metsing. Jesu ile a ya ko metsing a lo initiate-wa ke John the Baptist, because John the Baptist na tseba hore Jesu o na le matla ao a nanang le wona, and yena o na feel hore he was not worthy of baptizing him, because o na tseba hore Jesu o na le matla ho feta yena. Jesu a ba insister re ke kgetha wena hore o nketse 1 2 3 1 2 3. And a lot of people ba ne ba kena go dineong tsa bona used to go there ba lo thuswa ke John the Baptist ha ba kenya go metsing a ba ntsha dineo di buleha ba thusa batho gore ba fole ka eng ka tsela ya semoya le seprofeto le sesangoma. That is why Jesu at some point o na sa fodisi batho ka madi a hae, o na fodisa batho ka melao ya mang ya moshe. I get a motion and I did the commands. It's the nebadi ngotse mole bar ha fodisa batho 1 2 3. Jesu what did he do? What la motho ana na le skin condition ha fitla go Jesu he ke na le bolwetsi bo sona. Then Jesu anka 10 other people aba rumella kwa go ba ruting hore ba sebedise di laws tsa moshe hore ba thuse batho ba hore ba fole ka di skin ailments. What did he prescribe? What was prescribed was that hunkiwe madi a di phofolo ba wa tshase ko mahlong ko zifahlong tsa batho ba hore batho ba fole. And immediately when he sent them, yes, he prayed for them, mara over and above this prayer, I'm sending you there to the priest who are saying cleanse the animal blood. And if you go through what was done, there's a certain ritual and a certain way that ritual had to be performed in order for those people to be healed of their skin ailments. And that's exactly what happened after the animal, the birds say too, and the waters and the what they do say what actually happened and how it was done. They got healed. And what did he say? Out of excitement, what did they do? They went to go tell people, yo, nane skin ailment is so 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 ka fodiswa ke Jesu ole o ke mo profeta o moholo o nang le matla ha re yeng le rona re lo fola line mo le a re thuseng. Then that's why now Luna, oh no, it's not the river, it's not the water spirits, those are actually pure waters, what. And then the heavens opened up because he had power and dominion over the water spirits and what water spirits, because everything no one has dominion over anything, because everything that we see, we touch, we feel, we hear ha o ya ko metsing ba re tsama o lo hlapa ko metsing ba tseba hore o lo hlapelang ho lo etsahalang, because metsi a ko river a phela o lo fola dintho tsa o di lo fola ka metsi a o fang bophelo e seng di swimming pool tsa ko kerekeng tsa lona. So before you pray for me, consider praying for people who need genuine prayers, like bana ba le ba sokolang, bana ba hlophileng, bana ba hlokang dijo. Consider praying for people who are looking for jobs, who want to get married. There's someone who's considering ending their lives right now. Consider praying for such people, because now your prayers are not going to do anything for me. If you can stop romanticizing praying for people who don't believe in your religion and start doing the work of praying for people who really need prayers, you'll make a huge difference. But pray for people who need prayers. Precious.
Yes, I've realized something. There is so much tension between Christians and healers. Yes, traditional healers. Kuri, a lot is going on. It's just back and forth. And, this one is saying their own, and then these ones are saying their own. And for me, I feel like it will be best if everyone just believe what they want to believe and we don't judge anyone. We just move. Just move forward. Don't judge people because of their personal belief or their religion, what they believe in, what they do, and stuff like that. Let's just continue living. Let's just leave everything behind. Because this lady here, she is responding to another lady who commented saying she needs prayer. And, she then responded saying, nope, I do not need prayer. Pray for people that needs prayer, such as people that don't, young kids that don't have food, people that are looking for jobs. Like, pray for those people out there that are looking for jobs or people that don't have food to eat. If you do that, then you will do a huge difference. Because praying for me, it really doesn't work. And she gets to explain every detail why she believes ukuthi uJesu isangoma. And she explained everything. Ukuthi he was baptized, he was done this and this with the spirit of water. And yes, she did explain a lot of things. At this point, I feel like things are really getting out of hands because there is this war between traditional healers and Christianity. Good guys, kuningi, it's a lot, and I don't understand why this is happening. I really don't understand why. Because why don't we just believe what we want to believe and then we just move on? Don't judge people's personal belief. Believe in whatever that you want to believe and move forward. Instead of us going back and forth, trying to explain things so that the other person understands, or trying to tell someone that you really need prayer. Like, I don't think that's really necessary to tell people out there on social media that they need a prayer. Why do you say that? Like, why? And for me personally, I really don't know with this one of saying uJesu isangoma, and I have no idea. It is for the first time hearing that. For the very first time. I swear to God, like, I've never heard of such thing. Ukuthi uJesu uyisangoma. He went to the river, water spirits, and stuff like that. It is for the first time. So on this one, I really don't have much to say. But if you have anything that you know about this one, like any knowledge, any wisdom about this, please do comment your thoughts down below in the comment section and explain to us what is going on. Like, is this real? Is this true? Is it there in the Bible or what? Please comment your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching this video until the end. Please do consider leaving your thoughts down below in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video as well, and I will see you on my next upload.